हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू माय लर्निंग चैनल आर्ग लर्निंग। आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे एल्डिहाइड और कीटोन चैप्टर के ऊपर। जेई मेन में एक क्वेश्चन आया था 23 जनवरी 2026 में। क्वेश्चन सिंपल क्वेश्चन है, बट दिस इज वन ऑफ द, मैं एक्सप्लेन करूंगा कि क्यों ये वन ऑफ द इरेस्पॉन्सिबल क्वेश्चन है जो क्वेश्चन सेटर ने सेट किया with proper justifications, but still since it has come we have to attempt this, but this is very unfortunate to having this type of questions. So question hai, iodoform test can be differentiate between number 1 methanol and ethanol, number 2 acetic acid and propanoic acid, cyclohexene, cyclohexanone, diethyl ether, pentanone, anisole and acetone। ये पांचों में ये दोनों पेयर के बीच हम डिफरेंशिएट करेंगे, दोनों पेयर में कौन सा आयोडोफॉर्म रिएक्शन देंगे, फर्स्ट वन और सेकंड वन इन ईच ऑफ द 5 सेट। उससे पहले एक्सप्लेनेशन से पहले मैं बेसिक फंडा में जाना चाहता हूं फॉर योर लर्निंग। यू कैन स्किप दिस इफ यू वांट, अदरवाइज कंटिन्यू विथ मी। सो नंबर 1 है व्हाट इज आयोडोफॉर्म रिएक्शन। ये जानना बहुत जरूरी है। आयोडोफॉर्म रिएक्शन, आयोडोफॉर्म रिएक्शन क्या है ये तो जानते हो, इसका नाम क्या है? दिस इज क्लोरोफॉर्म, वेरी कॉमन नेम। सिमिलरली इफ समथिंग इज देयर CHX3, this is called haloform. What is halo? We do not know. Haloform reactions. X अगर I है, X equal to I, iodoform. X equal to chloro, that is chloroform. X equal to bromo, that is bromoform, like that. It means that any reactions that produce CHX3 are called haloform reactions. Haloform reactions. If X equal to I, it is called iodoform reactions. So this is clear. सेकेंड में जाता हूं कि आयोडोफॉर्म रिएक्शन का मैकेनिज्म क्या है। उस मैकेनिज्म से हमें पता चलेगा कि कौन सा कंपाउंड ग्रुप या कौन सा फंक्शनल ग्रुप आयोडोफॉर्म रिएक्शंस देंगे। कोई भी एक हम कंपाउंड ले लेते हैं। दिस इज द फर्स्ट क्राइटेरिया। नंबर 1, some carbonyl group will be there at the alpha carbon. So this is CH3. So this CH under N. So this is the keto having one alpha hydrogen. So this in presence of hydroxide, it will attack here and gives the corresponding CH2 anion, and this anion, it is stable because of resonance. This is resonance stabilizations, or you can say ketonal tautomerism, or you can say delocalizations of इलेक्ट्रॉन। ये इलेक्ट्रॉन इधर से डिलोकलाइज्ड हो जाएंगे, ऑक्सीजन में चले जाएंगे, और इसके लिए ये जो इंटरमीडिएट है, दिस इज द इंटरमीडिएट, इट इज स्टेबल। कोई भी इंटरमीडिएट जितना स्टेबल होंगे प्रोडक्ट उतना ही ज्यादा आएंगे। सो प्रोडक्ट डिपेंड्स ऑन द स्टेबिलिटी ऑफ द इंटरमीडिएट। से आयोडीन, सो दिस विल रिएक्ट विथ आयोडीन and it will give RCOCH2I। मैकेनिज्म ये है, ये आयोडीन को अटैक करेंगे और सेम रिएक्शंस देंगे। सिमिलरली जो सेकेंड NaOH है, OOH दूसरा हाइड्रोजन को अटैक करेंगे, उसके बाद फिर I2 से रिएक्शन करेंगे, उसके बाद थर्ड जो हाइड्रोजन है वो भी NaOH उसको एब्सट्रैक्ट करेंगे और थर्ड आयोडीन जो है सिमिलर मैकेनिज्म में रिएक्शन होके बनेंगे RCOCI3. So up to this it is okay. So this is well known. Now the thing is that what about the next? So next NaOH strong NaOH है, अभी इधर कोई अल्फा हाइड्रोजन नहीं है, then what it will do? It will attack directly carbonyl and this Ci2 will be eliminated because this is also delta positive. जो हाइड्रोजन जो था वो हार्ड एसिड था कंपेयर टू कार्बोनिल, और हाइड्रोक्सी जो है वो हार्ड बेस है, सो हार्ड बेस अटैक द हार्ड एसिड, दैट इज व्हाई द फर्स्ट हाइड्रोक्सी अटैक टू अल्फा कार्बन, नॉट दिस वन, बिकॉज हाइड्रोजन इज ए हार्ड एसिड देन कार्बोनिल। सिमिलरली अभी अल्फा हाइड्रोजन नहीं है तो अभी जो हाइड्रोक्सी है वो कीटो में अटैक करेंगे और RCO माइनस OH CI3 सिमिलरली ये चले जाएंगे जाकर RCOOH CI3 माइनस, ये हाइड्रोजन इधर से आ जाएंगे और देंगे RCO माइनस से Na प्लस प्लस CHI3। तो ये क्या है? ये आयोडोफॉर्म है, लाइक दिस इज क्लोरोफॉर्म, CHCl3 is called chloroform, well known, this is a trivial name, and CHI3 is iodoform. So कोई भी रिएक्शन जो आयोडोफॉर्म देंगे वो आयोडोफॉर्म रिएक्शन कहलाएंगे। नाउ द क्राइटेरिया इज दैट नंबर A, it should have carbonyl group or any strong electronegative group having at least 3 alpha hydrogen. This is the 3 alpha hydrogen. So कीटो में आप देखो, इसमें देखो 3 alpha hydrogen है. If it is 2, then it won't work. So if I write like that, RCO CH2 CH3, इसमें 2 अल्फा हाइड्रोजन है, क्या आयोडोफॉर्म रिएक्शन देंगे? नो, बिकॉज ये मैक्सिमम क्या दे सकता है, दोनों होने से CH2I2 ये दे सकता है. This is not the iodoform reaction. This is diiodomethane, like CH2Cl2 dichloromethane, not the iodoform, not the chloroform. So ये नहीं देंगे. तो फर्स्ट क्राइटेरिया है कि 3 अल्फा हाइड्रोजन होना चाहिए and only 1 alpha carbon undergo iodoform reactions. Suppose कोई भी है, this is acetone. Either of these 2 carbon undergo iodoform reaction. कोई एक ही देंगे, इधर भी CH3 है, इधर भी CH3 है, तो either of the 2 देंगे, दोनों एक साथ नहीं देंगे iodoform reaction. तो इधर क्या होंगे? CH3COOH, तो इसमें भी हाइड्रोलाइसिस होके अंडर वाटर RCOOH देंगे, so plus CHI3 under similar reaction conditions with sodium hydroxide and iodine. अभी क्वेश्चन ये आता है, ये CI3 जो है ये कहां से आ रहा है? नेचुरली ये आ रहा है आपका इधर से, CH3 इधर से आ रहा है, वही H रिप्लेस होके I दे रहा है. रिमेंबर दैट it must be CH3, nothing else, and that is COCH3 is the most preferred criteria. Third question है, which compound or functional group with this iodoform reactions. मैं नेक्स्ट पेज पे चलता हूं क्योंकि नेक्स्ट पेज में इजी होंगे. Since other haloform reactions is not mentioned in NCERT books, I think reactions will come purely from iodoform reactions, not chloroform or not bromoform. So number 1 देख लेता हूं, alcohol. या अल्कोहल आयोडोफॉर्म रिएक्शंस देंगे। कोई भी एग्जांपल ले लेता हूँ, CH इथेनॉल ले लेता हूँ, CH3CH2OH। इसमें कीटो ग्रुप है, कार्बोनिल ग्रुप है, नहीं है, CO है, नहीं है। इट मीन्स दैट एट अल्फा पोजिशन इलेक्ट्रॉन ग्रुप इज नॉट देयर। ये अगर सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड के साथ रिएक्शन करेंगे आयोडो, then it won't attack this CH, this one, but it will attack, it will give compound CH3CH2ONA. So this will be the major product. So ये आयोडोफॉर्म नहीं देंगे। Similarly CH3OH, and if it reacts with the same sodium hydroxide and iodine, it will give CH3ONA minus plus. So no iodoform reactions, number 1. Number 2, aldehyde and ketone. क्या aldehyde देंगे? देख लेता हूं। The simplest aldehyde is CH3CHO। इसको मैं अगर अच्छी तरह से लिखूं, डबल बॉन्ड O, this is H and this is 3 alpha hydrogen. This is alpha carbon and this 3 hydrogen which is attached to alpha carbon is alpha hydrogen. क्या ये देंगे? Yes, it will give NaOH I2 and it will give formic acid or HCOOH plus CHI3. Even it can give the carbon dioxide also plus CHI3. Acetaldehyde will give iodoform reactions. So CH3CHO will give iodoform reaction. This is the only aldehyde that will give iodoform reactions. You consider any other aldehyde, aromatic, aliphatic. Let's consider propanaldehyde, CH3CH2CHO. 2 alpha hydrogen है, नहीं देंगे, because minimum criteria is there should be 3 alpha hydrogen. So this won't give. Similarly, if I consider CHO, this one, it has also 2 alpha hydrogen which not fulfilling the criteria. Alpha hydrogen should be 3, so it will also not give. So the only aldehyde that gives iodoform reactions is acetaldehyde. Ketone, yes, ketone will give any ketone that contains 3 alpha hydrogen. So this is CH3, this is alpha carbon and this is 3 alpha hydrogen. Yes, it will give iodoform reactions. COOH plus CHI3. अच्छा, ये क्वेश्चंस तो अभी आ गए हैं, तो ये क्वेश्चंस अभी नहीं आएंगे, मगर क्वेश्चंस आ सकता है कि इसी तरह से 3-4 ऑप्शन या 5 ऑप्शन दिया जाएगा, उसमें से एक ऑप्शन हो सकता है इन द iodoform reactions carboxylic acid will be obtained or will be generated. It is true or false? Yes, this is true. If some options is there, then remember that byproduct is the corresponding acid or anion of acid which on hydrolysis give the corresponding acid. So ये हो गया aldehyde और ketone. So aldehyde सिर्फ acetaldehyde देंगे, ketone any ketone which contains 3 alpha hydrogen will give iodoform reactions. Number 3, acid. Simplest example, acetic acid, CH3COOH. If we treat with sodium hydroxide and iodine, sodium hydroxide is strong base, it will not attack here, attack this hydrogen, rather this proton will be abstracted and it will give CH3COO minus Na plus. So if you treat with more acid, it won't give any reactions because this is salt, and if you heat it also, then it will give the corresponding, say, carboxylic acid and CH4 plus CO2. So it may give this one. So acid won't give iodoform reactions. What about ester? Simplest example, CH3CO any ester, say phenyl, if you treat with sodium hydroxide and iodine, now OH is there. Remember, for ketone, this is hard acid and this is soft acid for ketone. For ester, this is hard acid, means that can accept electron more easily compared to this hydrogen. So now OH will not attack here, it will not attack here, rather than it will attack here to give the corresponding carboxylic acid, CH3COOH. Once it forms carboxylic acid, then it will follow similar path. So ester will not give iodoform reactions. Similarly, we can consider anhydride, amide, etc. It will ultimately gives on treatment with sodium hydroxide, it will give the corresponding acid, and this acid will follow this path. The funda is now clear, I believe. Which one will give? Keto having 3 alpha hydrogen atom, and aldehyde, only acetaldehyde, only this one. No other aldehyde will give iodoform reactions. On the basis of this, let's solve the problem. Methanol and ethanol, no, it will not give. For me, it is not the true. Acetic acid and propanoic acid, acid won't give, as I mentioned, any acid won't give. Cyclohexene and cyclohexanone, cyclohexene won't give because it won't have ketone. Cyclohexanone, let's see, it don't have 3 alpha hydrogen atom, it has only 2 alpha hydrogen atom in either of the end, so it won't give. Fourth one is diethyl ether and pentanone. Diethyl it won't give because it is not the ketone or carbonyl. Pentanone is similar. This is Pentan-3-one. Why it is written Pentan-3-one? I don't know, because it is pentanone or pentin-3-one, that is also good. If it is like that, then it is pentin-3-one. Anyway, it will not give because it does not contain 3 alpha hydrogen atom. So this is also not true. Anisole and acetone. Anisole, let me write down the structure of anisole. OMe. This is anisole. It won't give. No carbonyl. Acetone. CH3CH3. Yes, of course it will give because this is alpha carbon and 3 alpha hydrogen is there, so it will give. So for me, E is the only correct answer. But if I can see here, there is a options A and E. When I checked why A, then it is mentioned that this ethanol on oxidations give the corresponding aldehyde. So it is acetaldehyde which is giving iodoform reactions. As I mentioned that only acetaldehyde will give the iodoform reactions. But there is nothing mentioned about the oxidation reactions. This is really funny questions. So if it is so, then I can say that question number B, you can say acetic acid is there. This is acetic acid. It will also give. How it will give? If you reduce it, then it will give CH3CH2OH, which is similar like ethanol. This is ethanol. You can again convert to corresponding CH3CHO, acetaldehyde. So this should also give. That question should be A, B and E. These questions also the correct questions. Actually it is given A and E the correct question. So this is really confusing questions, and this type of questions should not come in JEE main or advanced questions. I apologize for a mistake that I made here, is that I write the structure of pentan-3-one wrong here. Because of this cyclohexanone, it came to my mind that it could be cyclopentanone, but actually pentan-3-one, it is the right structure. So this is the pentan-3-one. Anyway, this also won't give iodoform reactions because of lack of 3 alpha hydrogen either side. Thank you so much. मुझे क्षमा कर दीजिएगा और I am sorry for the error. Best of luck if you get this type of questions, because even the question setter does not know what is the correct answer. This is really a very dislike questions for me. Thank you so much. I think you understand at least what is iodoform reactions. मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में और इंफॉर्मेशन के साथ. बाय बाय.